right, switching from the 2019 Buckeyes for a second here. Want to update everyone on the commit from Rancho Cucamonga, California, C.J. Stroud, fourth-rated pro-style quarterback.
Yeah, well, he's just an offer at this point. They offered him.
Oh, they offered him. Okay.
Yeah, just they offered him because they are looking to take two quarterbacks. They already have Arizona quarterback Jack Miller committed, and there was some question about whether he would be okay with a second quarterback. You know how that goes when you've got one committed. It's rare to take a second because that guy, the committed guy, doesn't like it. So, so far it seems like he's okay with it. Although he did tweet out with an emoji, this weekend when CJ Stroud was on campus, which everybody knew. But so yes, Stroud, who's the number 4 rated passer and pro style quarterback in the 24/7 composite, the top 100 guy in 24/7's own ranking. So he's a West Coast guy, but he doesn't have a lot of huge offers. He's got like Cal and like Colorado and stuff like that, and now Ohio State. So I guess he has one huge offer and some West Coast offers and even a Yale. But right now, I think all the crystal balls are pointing at Ohio State. So it looks like they will have 2 quarterbacks in this class for as long as Jack Miller is part of it, basically.
All right. What are the fans saying out there about this team? You guys hear more of it than anyone in regards to your Twitter feed, the direct messages, the message boards on your respective sites. Anything off the beaten path in regards to we're the greatest team ever, but any general vibe out there?
I think Ohio State fans are bullish on this team. When you go to Nebraska and beat them 48-7, and then beat Michigan State, a nemesis in recent years, 34-10, and really don't give them much of an opening to do anything. And really a defense that came in giving up about 250 yards a game, 50 yards rushing a game, and you get over 300 yards rushing and over 500 yards total. That pretty much says it all. So I guess we'll see in the weeks to come. Michigan State's got some tough games coming up at Wisconsin. They got to play Michigan and Penn State down the stretch as well. So we'll see how good they turn out. They're 4-2 right now. I think 8-4 is looking at about the high water mark for them. Although Brian Lewerke seems to me to be a pretty good quarterback, they're going to have to beat one of those 3 teams I just mentioned to get to 8-4. So that's a mathematical certainty there. So I don't know if they're capable of doing that or not. At the same time, Ohio State, as we said earlier, they've got their bed made for them. I mean, it's Northwestern, figuratively a walkover coming up on the Friday night. Then Wisconsin and Columbus. Wisconsin has what I consider a no-name defense. I don't know if anybody knows who any of the starters are on the Wisconsin defense, but all they do is hold people to single digits week in and week out. I think Northwestern had 14 points against them, something like that, in that game out there, 23-14, something like that was the final score. They can run the football, certainly with Jonathan Taylor. Can they throw it? That's the big question. And so, I guess get through those 2, take another off week, play Maryland and Rutgers, and then you get down to the end of the year with Penn State and Michigan, the ones that are going to mean everything for this Ohio State team if they can get to that point undefeated. So it really shapes up in a big way for this team if they can get there to that point.
Mark, you asked how the fans are reacting. It was, I think, a week ago, somebody on our board mentioned how much everybody's getting along this year. And it's amazing how well the internet does when things are going well. And so, yes, it has been a noticeable, as Steve said, people are very bullish and almost friendly. So it's been nice.